Dum dum diddy dum dum diddy dum 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 dum. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby now. Work it on out. Pam. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Oops. I gotta lower this. I'm gonna make you seasick for a minute here. Hold on. Make sure I'm in live chat. Okay. Gee, Pam, it's been so long since I've seen you. How you been? Refresh my memory. Pam, do you have a Hobby Lobby where you live? You do? Okay. I was just curious. I'm just waiting for peeps to show up. I actually was on time today. Last couple of times I was a few minutes late. So I saw in your hall you got a counted cross stitch book. I didn't know you liked doing counted cross stitch. I don't like counted cross stitch. It's doing the same stitch over and over and over and over and over again. And that just drives my mind crazy. I wonder where everybody is. I'm just waiting for Marty. I know she wanted to be here. Well, now. Are you watching Beth too? Your daughter called in back? Oh, your daughter called you're back. Okay. I'm just waiting for Marty. Well, I give it a couple more minutes. Snow's coming down where you are, Utah. You were saying earlier that you were hoping tomorrow was going to be a snow day. You going to go sledding with the kids? Ah, is Beth still live? Still streaming? That's probably where Marty is. Kids will just have to bundle up. Oh, you did? Well, I'm going to get started. Okay, so the 3 stitches we're learning today. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess Marty won't be coming. Okay, so the 3 stitches we're learning today are the French knot, the French knot on stalks, also known as the pistil stitch, and the purl stitch. And I have to tell you, I've been practicing, and my French knots are still not even. And my French knots on stalks, the pistil stitch, my French knots on stalks are wonky. And the only thing out of those 3 stitches that I can do is the more difficult one, which is the purl stitch. What's up with that? Okay, so I'm going to do my best not to. As we know, with my phone, it's a little difficult. So, all right. So to start a French knot, you needle up through the back to the front. You hold your working thread with your non-dominant hand. And with your needle hand, you hold your needle still and you wrap your thread around your needle 3 times. And you go back down very, 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 very close to where you came up, like 1 thread, 2 threads away. And go back down to the back. And when you pull your thread through, voila, you have a French knot. I'm going to do that again because I need the practice. Come up from the back to the front. Hold the thread with my opposite hand. Hold the needle still. Wrap the thread around the needle 3 times. And go back down very, 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 very close to where you came up. Pull the thread through. And there's a French knot. Were you able to follow that okay, Pam? No, I'll do it again. Up from the back to the front. Hold the thread, wrap it around the needle 3 times, pulling it taut but not tight, going back down right close to where you came up. And you have a French knot. You got that okay? Okay, good. Now see, I wrapped it 3 times just like I did all the others, and it's bigger than all the others. I don't know how I'm gonna have to just keep practicing the French knot, I guess. Okay, the next one is the French knot on stalks. So what I'm going to do is grab my pencil. And I'm going to draw a line and an arc. And I know you can't see that on the camera, but I can see it. So you come up from the back of the fabric in the middle of that line, the straight line, in the middle of the line. You're going to do the same wrap 3 times around your needle, only this time you're going to go to the end of the line, put your needle through to the back, pull, and now you have a French knot, but you also have this stem. And you're going to follow the arc all the way around. I'll do it again. You come up in the middle, your thread 3 times, and come down right close to the next knot, to the first knot rather, that you made on the arc. And pull your thread down. And now you have a French knot on a stem, which is a pistol stitch. Are you able to see that okay, Pam? I'm going to do a few more, but are you able to see it okay? Is it pixelating too much? Do I need to go slower? Yes, you got it. I need to go slower. Doing good? Okay. I'm going to do it a couple more times. You come up at the center. Wrap the thread 3 times. Pull the thread taut but not tight, and go right down next to your previous knot. And eventually you'll have an arc of those. Now, another thing that will happen is, another way to do this is you'll come back, you'll do the stitch the same way, only instead of going in an arc, you're going to go straight up and down. So you go straight up and down. Then you'll come right next to where you came up before, right close to it. Wrap your thread 3 times and go down right next to the knot previous. And you'll end up with a row of French knots on a stalk. Okay. Now, the purl stitch is usually worked from bottom to top. So you'll start like at a base closest to you, and you're going to work away from you. So I'll draw a line so that I have something to follow. Find my needle.
and this is called the purl stitch. So you come up from the back to the front at the base of the line. Oops, I just unthreaded my needle. Hang on. Okay. You're going to come up a very short distance, and instead of stabbing to the back, you're going to draw to the side. So you're going to go through your line. Make a loop. Doesn't really have to be a loop, just hold your thread off to the left. You're going to come under, not going through the fabric, but come under your stitch and under your working thread and pull. And there's your first purl of your purl stitch. I'll do it again. Now you don't have to go from the back to the front. You're already at the front. You just need to make an even stitch. Go the same distance that your first stitch was. Draw across. Well, come on. Draw across the line. Hold your thread. Come under your stitch and under the working thread. And pull tight and pull gently. Are you seeing that okay, Pam? You see it? Okay. So you draw across the line. Hold your thread. Come under the stitch, under your working thread, and pull gently. And those are the 3 stitches. Were you able to draw out the image that I had created? Okay. So I'll explain where your stitches go. Your arcs are your purl stitch. The circles at the points of the arcs are 3 French knots. And then your leaves are going to be your pistil stitch. And the way that you're going to start it is you're going to come up. Hold on a second. You're going to work the leaves in 2 halves. You're going to come up from the back to the front. And your outer perimeter is where you're going to draw across your line. No, I'm doing the wrong stitch. Sorry. Sorry about that. You're going to come up from the back to the front. You're going to draw around 3 times, and you're going to go towards the outer perimeter. Create your knot. Then you're going to come up just a little bit from your first stitch. You're going to wrap your needle 3 times, and you're going to come up just a little bit further away from the knot that you just created. And you're going to continue that all the way up this line. So you're going to come up at the center vein, and you're going to go down with the knot on the outside perimeter. Rewatching a portion of the beginning of the video, and I don't do counted cross stitch. My sister-in-law does. I like doing that. Oh, it's your that's right. I remember now. I remember you said that your sister-in-law might get that book. I remember you said that now. So do you see how you're supposed to work the leaves? Work the pistil stitch in the leaves? Well, you're going to come up at the vein, the center vein is where you're going to come up from the back. You're going to do your knot, and you're going to go from the front to the back on the outer perimeter. And then when you get that side done, you'll do the other side. Whoops, sorry. When you get this first side done, then you'll do the other side. So each leaf is done 2 sides. So you do 2 sides on this one and 2 sides on this one. And you know where to find me in case you have any trouble. There is no stitch down the center. The stitch down the center is where you come up from the back. You come up from the back on that center line. This is the pistil stitch. You come up in the center, your thread 3 times, and you go down on the outside. And then when it's time to do the other side, you do the same thing, only you go in the opposite direction. You come up at the center, you wrap your thread 3 times, and you'll go down at the other perimeter. So there is no stitch in the center. What's going to be, it's going to be as a meeting of the stitches in the center. Did I explain that better this time? Of course, I'll be taking those red stitches out and mine will be blue. And I'll post the finished product in my group. Did you see my finished fishy? Did you see what my fishy looked like all finished? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know about great. There's a few mistakes, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. You can post your finished one in group, you know. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. That was the hardest part for me too, was the scales. Well, I guess no one else is going to join us tonight. So I guess that'll be all. That's the 3 stitches. I can show you the scale stitch again? Sure, I can. Since we're here, hold on a second. Let me get rid of this one and show you on this one. I can thread my needle. Bam, wham. Okay. So, scales on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up in the middle of the line at the base of the scale. You're going to hold it. You're going to hold your thread. And your very first stitch is going to be a chain stitch. So you're going to go back down where you came up from, and you're going to go all the way to the edge of your scale and come through. Pull your thread. You're going to hold your thread. You're going to go back down the center. Come up very close to where your last stitch was on the left. And make sure your working thread stays under your needle. So again, hold your thread. Let me get closer. Hold your thread. Go down where you first started and come up. Can you see the needle? Come up on the arc and over your working thread so it catches it. Do you need me to do it again? I'll keep doing it. Go back where you first came up, straight through to the arc, come up from the back, over the working thread, and pull gently. Yes, more? Okay, I'm gonna have to change my thread here. Hold on. You also needed some new thread? Okay. All right. Let me go to where I left off. Go to where I left off. Hold the working thread with your thumb. Go down where you originally came up from. Come up at the arc and over your working thread and pull. Ah, how did that happen? Okay. Down at the point you started from, up at the arc, close to your previous stitch, over the working thread, and pull. And don't get stuck on the screw. Get off of there. And pull. Did that help? Do you need help with anything else? I'd be happy to assist you. Okay, great. And if you need me to show you again, or if you have any questions, just ask me again. Good. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm going to end the stream now, Pam, and go work on my new stitches. So I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Sweet turtle dreams. Bye-bye.